So, what are we gonna do here? What was our next mission?
I'd better give Otto the good news.
If I quickly look at... yeah, there's a new beast hunt. I knew there would be. Nothing new here. No new side quests yet. There will be. I'll talk to Otto first. There'll be probably side quests after I speak to Otto. Be like, oh, you want to go here, but first you must do this. Like, okay, I will do that. I'm intrigued to see what the hunts will be, and mildly scared.
Seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
Also looking forward to seeing what Mid's been up to.
Clive, you're back. I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more. Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Yay. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it. Otto, any word on the Royalist movement since I've been away? Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian. Thank you. I will.
The conquering hero returns, and with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waludas must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map? The Kingdom of Waloed claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waluda standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the Royalists betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw. Especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
This is going to be nice. And probably quite emotional. I will go up here first, since it's sort of closest. It's actually technically not, Karen was closer, but still. You know what I mean.
Ah, Clive. Have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh my. Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying. He is. The big baby.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kupka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Gotta really hope it's just the being itself.
It means a lot.
If it's not the being itself, that means there's a lot more power to reveal, which is fun and scary and good times for all.
Thanks to Sid.
You okay to... I would pay you, but it won't allow me to.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Oh, you've got some stuff, some items. I'll come to you later.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name. Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
Oh, let's speak to you first.
Well, don't just stand there going.
What do you got? That does seem good. If I was to buy...
You'll not find a better price than that.
That won't be better. That won't be better. These will just be general items, I presume, yeah. Oh, you sell a meteorite. You sell unlimited meteorites. No, you don't sell unlimited, but you sell 10. Good to know. You sell Desert Rose. So, wow, you sell a lot of stuff now. Okay. This is good to know. That you have a large collection of meteorites. I might just buy them all, honestly.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
I'm purchasing them. I'm giving you money. Now I'm rubbing you blind. No, I'm yeah, it's fine. Okay, so.
Finished, are you?
Right, I'm going to want to get a better weapon.
What's that for you, dear?
So that's good, and then I can reinforce.
You can thank me
And
later.
then I can get it better. There it is. Yeah, give me that.
Yeah, that should do you.
Tasty. Oh, wait a minute. What's the diamond sword? Oh, where'd that come from? Diamond sword isn't there. Oh, I need a white wormbone, that's why. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I'm going to assume we've got nothing particularly new here. Fair enough. Good. Not more than what I've already got. Yeah, fair enough. Cool, I'm happy with that. I'm going to assume nothing new here yet. Like, besides just general new missions, and yeah, that doesn't look like it. Cool.
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from Otto's own lips.
Let's see what Otto has to say.
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
Just spreading the word.
So, the Professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
You're right. I should. And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tongs down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll I'll suggest it.
It's out of curiosity. What is the next hunt? Holy moly, there's a bunch. Soul Stingers. Okay, they're actually C grades. This might not be that bad. That is, though. The Breaker of Worlds. Christ. Okay. Okay, so let's write some of these down. I feel like 2 of these will be easy and then 1 will not. But okay, so empty hovel, Dalmechia. I think they're all Dalmechia, to be fair. The Cattery, Dalmechia, and then the Jaw. Cool. And then that's somewhere. Like, it certainly is. I'm able to go to it now. I am. Okay. Oh, there's also a quest here. Interesting. Sure, why not? Oh, there's also a quest up somewhere else. Interesting. Interesting. I'm not going to do the quests right now. I'm more interested in other things. So, empty hovel, where's that? That's the bandit's bed, so it's not there. The Cattery, the hovel, the Jaw. It could be along those paths, to be fair. I wasn't able to go there before. This is the Jaw. Yeah, it's possible the other 2 are... Okay, I'm just going to do this one. I think the others might not be available right now. Because I have a suspicion it'll be just on the way somewhere. But this one is... How scared should I be? It's a great question. I don't know yet. Oh, there it is. You're just waiting for me. Alright, cool. Hello. A 9... The 9 of knives. Alright, let's see what you're made of, shall we? Level 42. No 38, okay, that's fine. I mean, you're a little... You're a little bit more of a higher level than I was hoping. Jesus. Yeah, you are not weak. Jesus. Trying to work out what the best way to attack you is, I don't know. Okay, we're gonna heal now.
Nice try.
Oh Christ! Thank you, appreciate you. Oh, I'm so glad that hit. And that. Great, that's perfect. Go, 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 go. Ah, Jesus. Nice. That was good. Perfect. Let's go. Nice. That was really good. Let's go, 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 go. Punch you as much as we can. That was not bad. That was pretty good. What are you doing? You've got underground. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. TV said it's going to turn itself off in 5 minutes. That's not the right time to do that. Now. Perfect. Ah, damn it. Thought I had something else on. That's fine. That works out for me. And hit you with that. So, any chance it's a potion? It is not. Great. Nice, there we go. Good battle. Really good battle. Difficult, but really fun. And I leveled up from my troubles, so that's good.
Those who kill for sport deserve no better.
Oof. Yeah, that was not easy. It was fun though. So where are we? Okay, we've not really explored the jaw. It basically just took us straight, like we went through the cave system and we just saw the palace out ahead, I guess. So we haven't really been able to explore this area. Yeah, because we saw that from a distance. So yeah, that makes sense. I was gonna say, like, why don't I recognize this area? But that would explain it. I want to see something.
Ready,
I want to know.
Run like the wind.
So if I go this way, this is what I recognize, right? Yes, yes it is. That's what I thought. Oh, I need to make sure my TV doesn't turn off. Okay. Do that, that'll do it. Yes, so if I go to the right, yes, there were people before. There are not anymore. Interesting. Interesting indeed. So where is this? The sickle. This does not take me to where I want to be, but that's the cattery. Yes, it does. I take it all back. Yes, it does. The cattery is where I want to be. I'm going this way. I knew it was going to be somewhere we've been, but we weren't able to get to at the time. I knew it was going to be something like that. I'm possibly being cocky in saying this, but I'm expecting this to be really easy. I'm going the right way, right? Yes, there is something over here. Yeah, because this is not a hard enemy, apparently. It's a rank C, which implies not difficult. Doesn't say easy, but implies not difficult. So, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. This seems like the place. Hello. Which one of you is it? Oh, not one of them. I see. What level are you? I guess is the first question I should ask.
for the pack, is it?
Right, they need to die first. Which they are, so that's fine. Okay, problem solved. Right, come on, bring on the main one. Or not. I feel bad because I'm wiping them out. Do it from here, and that'll go. And is it it's still not time? I'm surprised. I guess the challenge in this is from the amount of enemies you have to fight, but I don't think this is that bad, to be fair. Oh, you got a little clever, didn't you? Don't allow you to do that again. Ridiculous. Now it's time.
And then there was one.
Yes, I've killed all of your children. Try me. Level 32. Easy. Oh, yes. Good stuff. Ow. Less good stuff. Okay, nicely done. Why are you not getting stunned? What the hell? I was gonna say, like, what? You absolutely should be now. Amazed that works. Okay, I'll take it. That's game, right? Yeah, it is. Oh! I guess I've taken out enough. Yeah, 10. Sweet. Not bad, not bad. Grimmauld can hide. Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
That wasn't too bad, was it, Torgal?
Yes, I'm inside it. That wasn't too bad. And let me leave you. Yeah, that was actually pretty easy. I figured it would be, given that the it was only a C rank. So what was the other one? The other one was the empty hovel. Now the thing is, it could be there, it could be down there. I don't know what's that way. I don't know what's that way. I'm going to assume it's not up here, but I'll double check on that. It doesn't appear to be anywhere up here, from what I can tell. Yes, it does not appear to be. So, if we're going to go with that logic, it's going to be in one of these. We're just going to stumble upon it when we have to go there anyway. So I'm just going to do that another time, because I'm going to be going there naturally. It seems pointless to try and force my way there. Because, yeah, it's whatever. Like, I'll be heading there.
The most fragrant herbs
What do you want?
and spices.
Gone, just like that. And without so much as a by your leave.
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice. He up and vanished while my back was turned. I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now short one pair of hands. Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers, I'm at a loss. Please, will you see if you can find him?
I'll see what I can do. Do you know where he might have gone?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see. Poor fool left his heart in its hollow.
All right. Then that's where I'll start.
Okay. So, that way. Yeah, sure is. Alright. Where we just were, basically. I nearly accepted that quest before I went to the Jaws well. Had I done that, I would have encountered the boss just on the way to him.
Run like the wind.
But I don't really mind, for this is the way things panned out. It's not like it takes a long time to get there. It's somewhat of a miracle you're still alive, though. Given
Straight
that,
home now.
You know, I just faced like a Omega bandit. You over here? Oh, there you are. Hello.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? Certainly not a baker. Master must have ruled the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the Fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
I take it you missed the Mother Crystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin. But I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am. She was the only thing that could fill the hole inside me. Oh, I loved her, damn it. But now she's gone. She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
Perhaps you could express yourself in your work. If you miss the Fang, maybe you could recapture it somehow.
Recapture it? I'm a baker, not a... You know, you might just be right. What a fool I've been! I have to get back to the bakery right away. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. You have opened my eyes.
Wait.
Oh, it's easy. Nice. I know there are other side quests to be done, but I won't do them. I'll go and just see Mid, because I want to see Mid. I'm excited to see how that turns out.
Ah, there you are. The man who lit a fire under my wayward apprentice. Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready. Behold the Drake's Balm. A truly unique creation.
I dare say it is.
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself. Her steeple peaks, her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the Fang without her crater. Why? No fang at all. And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals! Master, I have found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the fang.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto something. Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy on my hands. I don't know how you did it, but you have my
I
thanks.
really didn't do much. I said like 5 words to him, and now we're here. Got some goblins. Excellent. I'm assuming that's everyone here. It sure is. Okay, so I'm not going to do the quest, but I'm curious what it is, or how many there are, I should say. I'll do that tomorrow. Because I want to hang out with Mid, and then probably end soon. Yeah, there's only one quest. Okay. Oh. Though I am curious what's in that shop. Why is there a new thing in that shop? It's right here, I may as well check.
For you?
So you have new weapons, interesting. Okay. Ah, I guess it's these. Okay, interesting. All that.
I do like a customer who knows what he wants.
Yes, and I will take my money
I'll be
back,
here
thank
if
you.
need me.
Thank you very much. You deserve all the good pets, you've done so much. Alright, let's head back. So yeah, I say I'll do that mission tomorrow. But I want to see Mid. It's going to be very interesting.
I'm telling you, it's true.
So, yeah, I guess it makes sense there would be a grave here for Sid. I didn't really think about that, but yeah, there's no reason why there wouldn't be, right? And I'm, yeah, looking forward to seeing Sid's grave. It'd be nice. I'm assuming it's probably going to be in the garden area, maybe?
I think Mid might need some help.
So what you been cooking down here?
If I don't come up with something soon. All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise. Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
Fair enough.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
That is fair. I do not. You are correct. I think it's probably quicker to warp here and then just go. Probably. Yeah, no, it definitely was. I've saved half my journey.
Blackthorn, can I ask a favour?
Out with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
She wants you to build 3 thermal plating designs. Good luck.
Krieger's teats. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy though. And I'll need help. Get Gavin Otto in here, will you?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, no, it's we're building a ship. It will take time.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, has she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual saw grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Velcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand coat in the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, and we can get this over with.
Fair enough. I like how it says letting off steam 1. Good. Do I have the materials?
You going after the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these 2 lucky souls is going with you?
Oh. Gav, you're with me.
Gav, you're with me.
All right then. So, where do we find this Stardust stuff?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
Southern reaches of the Velcroy, eh? That's down past Dalamil. I'll go and scout the place out. See about hiring us a wagon to bring the stuff back to.
All right.
Yeah, because I'm assuming we won't just need a couple of pockets full.
I'll pick up the rest of this stuff from Blackthorn's supply. Take care.
You two, eh? Don't go letting them fleece ya.
Fleece me? I like to see him try.
In your own time.
Alright. So where is this? Down there. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much we actually need. I'm guessing a lot. Ah, okay. Yeah, no, I know where that is. That's not too far away.
Looks like I found the river. Now where's Gav?
There he is. At least I assume so. There's a quest marker there. I assume that's him. yellow.
Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
We shall. Race ya.
Oh, it's handy that they think it's worthless, because we will not get stopped, I guess. There's some cute little lizards just roaming around. That's nice. Here's some.
So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
It's not just any black sand. It's special black sand, and it will hopefully change our lives a little bit. Where? Where is the rest? That is a fantastic question. I don't know. Yeah, really. Where the hell's the rest? Oh, there's some. Oh, there's some up there as well. Why was that not showing up before? At least I don't think it was. Or if it was, I'm very stupid and blind. I just didn't spot it for whatever reason. I would love to say I have a great excuse, but I do not. So, where's the final one? Can't be that well hidden. But I've really gotten this high up though. It's possible, I guess. It is not possible. Only the most well-hidden pieces of sand. I love that they were just like, oh yeah, it's super common, you can't miss it. I was like, yes you can actually, quite easily. I've missed 3 of them in the past. Where's the final one? There it is. Good.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
Like, you only found 5 pieces? I found 1,000!
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
Oh, you win. That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat? Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you.
Such a good theme.
Right, that's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
Yes. Shouldn't take too long. I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting this side quest to take this long, to be fair. I was sort of expecting, like, speak to Mid, see the grave, end. But no, for there is more to be done.
Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the Stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. You're beats sneaking around on your Todd all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It'll take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Excellent. Yeah, I want to see if there's some new items I can get now, because... Oh, nice.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Because, yeah, my notoriety's increased quite a bit. Might be getting some good... Like, the last I looked, the next one I think was 350, and I didn't actually know what that would give me as a reward. And now I'm at, like, 4 something. So, yes, this... I should at least get 2 things, in theory. Assuming you will give them to me now, you sure will.
Clive!
What's
Quick
this?
look.
Oh, I see, yes.
Think you can help?
Yes, I will do that later.
Welcome
But
to the
first...
Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Oh, okay. 800 ability points. Hoo-hoo! Tasty. Was it really 410? I thought it was less than that. Oh, maybe it was 350 for, like, it revealed what the next stuff was. But that is real nice. I like that. 2 meteorite for 550. And High Cleric's Medallion. Okay. Right, expand renown tonight. Yeah, okay, so that's what it meant when it was... Yeah, I find out what it is when I get to 850. Gotcha. Okay, so that's good. So that's... I'm glad I got more ability points. I think I've got like 4,000 now. Let's see. I sure do. Not bad. That's okay. So happy with that. People have arrived. Hello, people. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we're just gonna go see Mid.
I think Mid might need some help.
Yep. She's working on something insane. I mean, I'm not surprised.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
Hi, what's her name? How do you do?
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is
We
where
don't
the
want
helm
that.
comes
Okay.
in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I think I can handle it.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away.
That was seriously the best thing ever!
Thank you for the follow. This game is treating me well. I love it so far. So yeah, it's a very it is a very fun game. I'm very intrigued about where the story is heading as well. The only Final Fantasy games I've beaten are 7 Remake, 15. That's it. It is shameful. I need to play more Final Fantasies. I know. It is something I intend to do. I never grew up with Final Fantasy games, so yeah, it was just something I never really. I've been meaning to get around to doing. Oh, the quest is around there. Maybe I'll do the side quest now, actually, since I am going there. Well, the thing is, in the top right of the screen, I've got my little because I'm pushing that more now on the basis that I don't make money on YouTube anymore. I got my little donation section. The next incentive is Wii hacks. So like Mario Kart, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, Mario Galaxy hacks for those games, and maybe some others. Then is Celeste replay and playing Celeste custom hacks and levels, and then it's all the Final Fantasies. So, I will get to it. Don't you worry. Eventually, I will get to every numbered entry of the game of the series. It will be there. Might take a little while, but I would start with the first.
Ah, Clive, your timing is exquisite as always. I have a concern which you may be able to assist me with.
Sure.
Go on.
There are whisperings afoot of shadowy figures having been sighted outside the village. Rustlings in the undergrowth, suspicious noises. My people fear that they are being watched. It may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate, or it may be the prelude to something altogether more dangerous. Given what I hope you'll forgive me calling your nose for trouble, I wondered if you might investigate.
Yes. Of course.
Of course.
Excellent. You might begin by speaking with the good citizens of Lostwing. Listen to their tales, and make what you will of them.
All right.
Okay.
I will.
I sort of assumed it was going to be more simple than this and just be like, there's an enemy over there, kill it. But no, first I must talk to some people. You're having me actually go and put some effort in.
See what the people of the village have to say.
Fine.
To find out if this is just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously.
I suspect it is probably something quite serious.
You alright, Sid? Something on your mind?
There is actually. Can I ask you something? Quentin tells me people have mentioned shadowy figures out in the woods. Have you noticed anything unusual?
Oh, that. No, sorry, can't help you. I heard the rumours, mind, from the lads working over at the vineyard, but none of them has seen anything either.
All right. Thanks anyway.
Is there a chance this is going to turn out to just be like, actually, there's nothing?
You're quite talented with that rod of yours.
Oh, saucy. I know she's talking to a fisherman, but, you know.
Do you have a moment? There's talk of suspicious figures in the woods. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
No, but I've heard something. Sound of scraping metal, like someone sharpening a sword.
Where was this?
In Lorbert's Pass. Was out foraging for herbs when I heard it, screeching out from between the trees. Ran back here as quick as my legs would carry me, and I ain't been back since.
I see. I'll look into it. Thank you. Seems Lorbert's Pass is our best bet then.
Oh, okay.
What do you say, Torgal? Shall we go and investigate?
Is that where I'm going anyway? It sure is, yeah. It's handy. See, this is exactly why I started it. I knew it was going to be along the way. Out of curiosity. No, this is the quickest way. I was going to say, is there actually going to be, like... Would there have been a quicker way to walk? But the answer is no! Yeah, I love this theme. Every time I come here, I forget it's coming, and it makes me so happy each time.
You there.
Fuck! He's seen us. Get them before they escape.
Fuck! Can't believe it! Oh my god!
Black shields. Here.
Yeah, that's not good.
What the hell are you doing here?
What is it to you? But we give a damn. All that matters to us is that you don't leave here alive.
Christ. Oh no, there are more. I like how that one cured, but it really didn't do enough. It should have done a little bit more than how much that cured. Is there more? Oh, there's one over there. Oh, that's the one that's curing. The one that's like 1,000,000 miles away. Why are you so like far down there? What are you doing, buddy? You are going to die. Yeah, I've played a bit of 13 and a bit of 12. And like again, there's something I'd like to like. This is why all the Final Fantasies is on the list for stuff to do. Like, I want to know what these games are like, and I will have an appreciation for them more now where I wouldn't have before. I'm like turn-based RPGs is something that I didn't dislike, but I just wasn't super fond of, with exceptions. And I will really appreciate them now. So it's one of those things where, like, I would really enjoy playing all the series. So I'm looking forward to that. I see. Sorry, I must take out these first. Apparently these are a thorn in my side.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
No?
Of course.
I'm fine.
I'll be right back.
I'll be right back. 1 minute later. Okay, right. It was a squirrel, so, you had nothing to worry about. But, yeah, take what you need.
Anybody home?
There's a chest down there. Must make sure I don't miss that. Oh, it's one of you.
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
I fought a version of you earlier. Are you the same? Oh, you're one of these, are you? Oh, this is gonna hurt, isn't it? Maybe. I'll make sure I'm not in the middle of that. Yeah. I just like grappled you in the eye. That would hurt. Bosh, love it. Nice. Good stuff, good stuff. And done. That was very easy. Not bad at all.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Yeah, as I say, there was a chest though. I would like to see what was in that chest. Yeah, we're getting a lot more notoriety just for doing missions now. Ooh. Nah, I don't really want it, but still nice to know it's there. This theme, I love it so much. It every single time I hear it, it surprises me. It just makes me so happy. It's one of the most calming themes I think I've ever heard, and that is saying something. But it just, oh man. Like every time I come back here, I genuinely forget exactly what the melody is, and it just, oh, it's so good. Okay, so we want to head back to Lostwing, and then talk to him, and that should be that mission done. Then we'll go back to Mid, and Mid will have one more for us, probably.
Good day to you.
Yeah, it's fine. Like, I was gonna end, like, just after we beat Kilka, but that did not happen, because I'm an idiot. I didn't want to stop, but I do have to make dinner, so...
How goes the hunt for our
Or
sinister
make
figures?
food, I should say.
I found some black shields hiding near Lorbert's Pass. They're gone now.
Black shields. The Empress's former bloodhounds. Though they serve another master now. One who means to root out and destroy both me and those I care for. And it would appear the pack has finally caught the scent of its prey. Damn it all. I had hoped I would have more time than this. More time to prepare. But if we are cornered, we have no choice but to bite back. And bite back we shall.
I'm sorry. You're going to need to explain.
Yeah.
Who did the Black Shield serve now? And why would that person want you dead?
Because I want him dead.
Who?
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque. All that I have built here is for him.
I don't understand. Why him? Why Lostwing?
I suppose it is better that you know the truth. I was a member of the judiciary once. So sickened was I by the injustice of this world, I swore to fight it. And fight it I did, in my own small way. I saw more than a few corrupt officials condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless innocents. Men to whom the law was but a scourge to turn against the powerless. And throughout, it was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me, who was my one true ally in the quest to see justice done.
So what changed?
I discovered that he hunted bearers for sport. I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice. His support for me was no more than a facade, a means of ridding himself of his rivals, a mask to hide the rot beneath. I filed suit against him immediately. His response, however, was rather more visceral. He had my entire family slaughtered, and he faced no punishment whatsoever. I lost everything. My loved ones, my livelihood, my position, the faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts. So I set about enacting my own. I tracked down every soul who served him, and slit their throats myself. But the man himself proved an altogether more difficult target. With money and power come protection. And so I saw that I would need an army of my own. I came here to Lostwing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
And everyone here knows this is why you do what you do.
Of course. They too have lost loved ones to the bearer hunts. Seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty. All under the watchful eye of the Lord Chief Justice. Our wounds are the same. And our cause is the same. We are comrades. And our revenge is already in motion. We know where he hides, how numerous and well-trained his guard. What we did not know until now, however, was that his plans may already be in motion too.
Quentin.
Our time is short. He may move against us at any moment, unless we move against him first. My friends and comrades, it begins. Make ready for war.
Christ. That took a turn I was not expecting. Fair enough. You've got a deep past. Good level up though. Oh wow. Not bad.
I'm not going to change his mind.
It's not a quest now, is there? No. There is not. There definitely will be. Also, that music was pretty ominous and I enjoyed it. But yeah, no, that was a journey that we went on. Yeah, I'm really happy with how much ability points I have right now, because I've got, like, I don't know exactly how many, like, probably 4,500 at this point. And I don't have anything to really spend it on right now, because there's nothing I really want. So it just means when the next set of abilities comes along, I'm just going to be able to buy them immediately, which is really good. Like, I'll eventually upgrade it all, because I presume there'll be an achievement for it. But for now, I don't need to, which is good.
Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
Of course it is.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prism for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
I sure can.
Right away.
Oh. I will just warp there again. I'm going to assume you're going to tell me what I need, and then you're going to send me on a hunt to get it. Looking forward to it. How do you do? It's been a day.
Harpocrates, do you have the moment?
For you, Clive? Always.
Well, actually, it's for mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? What are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragon fire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection it requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelisk might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Harpocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company, too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
I see. So I am not going to take Jill.
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
I will have plenty of cutscenes with Jill as the game goes on. Taya, we barely know. Or at least I would like to see.
So, what are we fetching?
Like, you know, I figure we might have a conversation at the end of this. I want to see what they have to say to each other.
Garlic? Conch shells? Are you sure this is the right list? Looks like the ingredients for someone's supper.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited. Effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Well, isn't that convenient? I was hoping to be able to make a trip over that way sometime soon. Need to speak to an old acquaintance. I'll meet you there.
All right. Stay safe.
See you later, Clive.
Good luck with your research.
Like, I want to see Jill again, of course I do. It's been ages. But I literally never ever speak to her, so it would be good to have a one-on-one session, just so we can chat about, I don't know what, something. It'd be nice.
Oh. Where's Taya?
There.
Keep them pilgers nice and chilled.
Need to stock up on these.
There you are, Taya.
Ah, and there you are. We shouldn't have any problems finding what we need in a place like this. But if time is of the essence, perhaps we should split up. Take a few items each.
All right. What shall I look for?
Let's see now. Why don't you take the garlic and the pepio nuts? Meet me by the gate when you've got them.
Okie dokie.
What do you want? Go on, take it.
Okay, thanks. Surely you would be a little happier that I spent money at your store. It's not like I'm getting nothing. I'm giving you money for these.
It's all here.
Like,
That should do it.
like what?
Hopefully Taya's
Do
finished
you
too.
not want a sales? Like, what's your deal? Oh, wait, did I go the wrong way? Not really.
Well, did you find everything?
I did. Here.
When am I going to become a full-on Final Fantasy XIV streamer? When I make enough donations to play all the Final Fantasies. That's seen how number one top right is We Hacks. Down the line is all the Final Fantasies, so
We should get this back to
it'll
Tom's,
take
then.
time, but
It'd be
one
wasted.
day.
Boss, we're not in too much of a rush, are we? Quick chat. Do you know, I think this is the very first time we've been out on an errand together.
I think you might be right.
In all the years since you and that scowl of yours first appeared, you haven't invited me out once. For shame.
Well, it seemed long overdue. And you did say you had some shopping to do.
I was hoping to restock my supplies of herbs and liniment, yes. You and Jill alone burned through them like wildfire. No luck, though. My usual supplier's not here, and I refuse to pay the prices these gougers charge.
I'll ask Karen when we get back. What is it?
Oh, just memories. I came here with Sid once, shopping for supplies, just like today. And just like today, I came away empty-handed. Sid even said he'd speak to Karen for me when we got back. Has it really been 5 years? I remember it as if it was yesterday. Hold on. Does that mean it's been 5 years since we met? Feels a lot longer.
It does. In a good way, of course. Thank you, Taya.
For what?
For everything. I just want you to know that all you've done for us, all you still do, it's appreciated.
Do you think I'd stick around if I thought it wasn't? But in the spirit of sharing and caring, you're appreciated too, by all of us.
See, that's why I wanted to bring her. I knew it was going to be something really nice. Oh, sweet.
Well, I think we've tarried long enough. I ought to get these ingredients back to Tome so he can make up this concoction of his.
I don't think I've ever realised quite how long her hair is.
All right. And thanks again.
I heard you the first time.
Right. No, best music. Why must you go away? I have to leave. Sadly, I can't listen to it more. The second I finish this game, I'm going to look up if there is a soundtrack to buy. And if there's not, I'm going to see if someone has uploaded that song and that song alone. Because I don't want to look up the music because I know they will contain spoilers. I know YouTube is going to be riddled with spoilers and I don't want to find out. But I want that song because I will listen to it literally non-stop for 5 days. It's so good.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to...
Is there a date for when the soundtrack's out?
I was just explaining to Taya how we might best go about preparing the Moondew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
Oh, it's very soon then. Excellent.
I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
Yeah, no, I've heard some 14 music from David, and also by Harper, but like I've heard it in David's car.
Oh, and Clive. It was good to talk. We should do it again sometime.
Yeah, it was nice.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the Moondew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
Yeah, the with all the Final Fantasies, because I was thinking of doing 14. The way I considered doing it would be to do it in stories. So like,
I better go and give Mid the good
do the first 3 Final Fantasy games, then do the first like campaign of 14, then do the next 3, then the next campaign, like that. Because there's like 5 campaigns, right? So I thought that might be the best way to do it, because it would be spreading it out a bit. It might make it easier. because I know like each campaign's pretty lengthy. Harper also said she'd just do a PowerPoint presentation of the story, which I quite like the idea of.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
Meteorites. I mean,
You earned this.
meteorites aren't amazing anymore,
again.
considering I've got
I may
so
have more
many,
for
but
ya.
I do appreciate that I've got more. I'd arguably prefer to have something a little different, but you know. Vanilla version has a lot of references to 1 and 3. Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough. Then. So yeah, cool. I mean, I'm down for it. It'd be fun.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
Oh, damn. Impressive. It looks heavy. It looks very, very heavy.
It's finally finished!
Fuck for that. I've been feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's 1 down and just 3 more to go.
Oh, fucking hell.
I'm sorry.
No.
Didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines,
Fuck
and
me.
we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Oh, thank fuck for that, okay.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
I think every single player just breathed a, like, thankful sigh of relief. Like, Christ, no, don't.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want it to be that. I don't want it to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. sod our plans. I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
There's a new quest. No, I'll do that tomorrow. I'm not doing that now. I gotta go make food afterwards.
Astrid, Mid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Is that the thing Tom's held?
Obolus, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Great.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry and all, are ya? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obolus.
He didn't come looking for me, but alright.
What tidings, Uncle?
My dear boy, my journey to Canva has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge of the goings-on in the Free Cities, by which I learned of the endeavours of a certain young friend of yours. Though I, for one, believe Miss, I said Tealmon, fucking hell, I became a Digimon. I believe Miss Telemon's project to be quite the valiant enterprise. I doubt the Canverian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted. And if rumour has already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guildmasters are rapping at your door. That is what that is, right? Yes, I'm going to say rapping. I hope so. Which is why I pen you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, that he might keep a watch on those who might mean our little fellowship ill, and warn us of any impending attack. I trust that you will give this proposal your full consideration. Thank you.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too.
Hey.
She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Yeah, Jill's always got our back. Mid is scared, which is fair enough. Oh. Interesting. I have to do this, I guess. Fair enough, I was going to leave it, but the game is forcing me. Sort of hoping Mid will just be here. Morning, Emil.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Kuka is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the Lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance.
Oh god, it does sound like Tom from an RB.
But as free men.
Yeah, he does a bit.
May we join you?
Goots. Good to see you.
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies.
If you look carefully, in one frame it says Sid.
It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The Blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklab markets.
So
it's
happy.
managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass, and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goot.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Buckland.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
Now we'll gang back together.
Making just a little outlaw of himself.
I just like to imagine that you can hear Goots forever. Doesn't ever stop. Final boss, you still hear him. Credits, he's still going. 1,000-hour loop of Goots. Let's go. Oh man, we're heading over to this side of things. That's exciting. I want to head back to the hideaway because I've got a quest there and also I'm going to end. Right, so what? How many quests are there? 2? There are 2. What are they? I'm not going to do them now. Weird Science and... Oh, that's interesting. That's a quest, but it's not a quest. I'm going to do that first. I'm curious as to what that means. It's a quest at a reading table. How can that be? I don't know. I don't know if I've ever actually been to the reading table, to be fair. Oh. Okay. I did not know there were quests there. I do now. Yeah, okay, so I got 4 quests each. Okay, fair enough. I've got 5,000 ability points though, that's nice. Yes, now I've been streaming for nearly 5 hours. I'm hungry. So, yeah, they did the English dub before the Japanese dub, which is very rare, actually. Especially since it is Japanese-made games, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, this is going very well. It's been very fun. I'll either stream tomorrow or Tuesday or something, but yeah, I'm very excited to continue all this. This game is so good! I love it. I love it. Well, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.